What would Jesus do? How would Jesus respond to those who are leaving the church? When Peter was about to deny Jesus, he called him aside and told him what he would do. And then Jesus let Peter know, "I have prayed for you." In the story of the prodigal son, the father allowed him to take his entire goods and leave. He gave him his inheritance and allowed him to leave. When he squandered all he had and came back, the father ran and met him, kissed him, and took him back with celebration. He would not allow the other son to accuse him. The father protected and loved him. The prodigal did not think twice about coming home because he knew his father loved him. Love. The essence of the gospel must pray for the persons we believe have fallen. We must forgive our accusers, must seek to place them in good light. We must let them know by our actions that we care so that they know they too can return home. Are we exemplifying Jesus? No. There has been a stoning of the persons who have decided to walk away, not from God, but from church. When Judas was about to betray him to death, he washed his feet. And when Judas went out to betray him, he never spoke a word against him to the other disciples. When Judas came with the church members to kill him, he called him friend, Matthew 26:50. When they spat on him and slapped his face, beat him mercilessly, then nailed him to the cross, he asked the Father to forgive them. "Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do." Luke 23:34. The beam in our own eyes can block us from seeing the speck in other people's eyes. The beam of self, the beam of church preservation, over true love and a reflection of Jesus, who even on the cross asked the Father to forgive those nailing him to the cross. Matthew 7:25 asks us to do a self-examination first before we cast stones, recognizing that we all are sinners and in need of grace and mercy. It says, "First cast out the beam out of thine own eye, and then shalt thou see clearly to cast out the speck out of thy brother's eye." The response of leaders towards these members have been nothing but scary, telling the world to no longer listen to these persons who once were touted as great men of God by the same people now shunning them. Leaders who once served with them and brought the light of truth to others alongside them, now demonizing those they once walked with. As Christians, followers of Christ, is it our duty to determine by church membership when bright lights have gone out, when we ourselves are sinners? If this is the remnant church, as it claims, shouldn't it truly reflect the character and love of Jesus, with love and care for those who have, like the prodigal, walked away? Jesus said, "He who is without sin, let him cast the first stone." Are we sinless that we can cast stones at others? All have sinned and come short of the glory of God, and yet God does not stone us, even though he can. What is the shaking? All that can be shaken will be shaken. Hebrew 12:27. And this word, yet once more, signified the removing of those things that are shaken, as of things that are made, that those things which cannot be shaken may remain. This text refers to an individual testing of each person's character and life. Every aspect of our lives will be tested and shaken in order to get rid of every sin in our lives. We will be tested in every aspect of our lives, both to reveal hidden sins and to be cleansed from them. To be shaken is not an individual leaving church. Leaving God would be to be shaken out. Jesus said, "For the prince of this world cometh, and hath nothing in me." John 14:30. Here Jesus made reference to the fact that all his life was tested, Shaken like wheat in a basket is shaken to remove the dross. There was found no sin in him. When Satan tested Jesus in the wilderness, he could find no way in for Jesus to succumb to his temptation. He was shaken, and no drop of sin was found in him. We too will be shaken in order to remove sin from our lives. As long as we do not stop believing in God and follow his words, we remain in him. Fallen. It has been touted that these members who decided to leave the church had fallen. What have they fallen from? Church membership. This term is used in the Bible when Lucifer made war in heaven and was cast out. Oh, how you have fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning. Isaiah 14:12. When a church labels those who have denounced their church membership as fallen, what exactly are they saying? Are they saying that leaving church is akin to apostatizing, renouncing God? No. Leaving any church does not equate leaving God or apostatizing against God. Church membership does not automatically write our names in the book of life. Many will be lost in church. The church cannot act like the world. The world today is cold and loveless, unkind and uncompassionate towards those they deem as outcasts. The church cannot be the same. We who call ourselves Christians need to reflect Jesus in our actions to those who have come to a crossroad and took the path less traveled, away from what they love, what they dedicated their lives to, what they believed in. They need our compassion, love, and prayers, not our stoning. If this is the remnant church, shouldn't it truly reflect the character and love of Jesus, with love and care for those who have, like the prodigal, walked away? Love is the true essence of the gospel. Love your enemies, do good to them that hate you, and pray for them that despitefully use you and persecute you. This is the heart of true love that exemplifies Jesus. The way to the kingdom is not in groupthink. It is in an individual choice, even as we worship and fellowship together. Encourage truth and faith in each other. We are saved on an individual basis, not by denomination or group or even by commandment keeping, but by true love and faith in Jesus Christ, by reflecting his character in our lives, by living like him and having a personal relationship with him. When anyone walked away from Jesus, he did not accuse them, stone them, demoralize them, blacken their names, call them names. No, he loved them. When Adam and Eve ate the forbidden fruit, God himself clothed them. Before they ate the fruit, God emptied heaven and gave his one Son to save all of us who walked away from him. We are the light and salt of the world. If the light is darkness and the salt has no flavor, then we are plunged into darkness and a world without love and compassion for each other, a selfish world, as we see today. Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, and it giveth light unto all that are in the house. The world is looking on to see the love and compassion of Jesus expressed in us. Church leaders, God is calling you to lead in love and compassion too. Love your enemies and do good to those who despitefully use you. Let your light of love give light to the dying world. When members begin to leave, let your actions be like Jesus. Love them back to him. Pray them back to him. Let our love call them back like the Father's love called the prodigal back home. Love them back